Good evening. I am Amy Morgan, principal of Halls High School, and I would like to take this opportunity to welcome parents, families, friends, and board members to our campus as we celebrate the graduating class of 2022. Graduation is the goal for students, families, and school staff from the moment a child enters preschool until they walk across this stage. As you will see tonight, this is a class composed of an outstanding group of young people who have worked diligently to reach this milestone in their educational careers. They were honored earlier this week for their individual accomplishments, and there were many. In spite of all the challenges that they have faced, and there have been many, they have had a very successful senior year. These young men and women have much to be proud of, and most importantly, and most notably, this is a class of a great group of young adults, and it has been my privilege to serve as their principal. This is a night to honor each student in this class of 2022. With that in mind, I would ask that you would please silence your cell phones and be respectful of all students and families so that each family may hear the name of their graduate this evening. At this time, please stand for the playing of our national anthem and remain standing for the invocation. And now for the invocation. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the president of the class of 2022, Myanna Jones.
Hello. I'd like to start off by thanking Miss Lori Wilson for making this day possible and keeping us all in line. Thank you for listening to my 7:57 a.m. talks and helping me throughout this year. I am Myanna Jones, and I'm the senior class president. I would like to start off by welcoming everybody to our final day, but more importantly, I would like to thank the class of 2022 for allowing me to be standing here today delivering this invocation. Now I would like to read an excerpt from the Irish prayer. May love and laughter light your days and warm your heart and home. May good and faithful friends be yours whenever you may roam. May peace and plenty bless your world with joy that long endures, and may all life's passing seasons bring the best to you and yours. Thank you. You may now be seated.
Lauderdale County Schools holds a very high expectation for students who earn the distinction of valedictorian. The valedictorian must have a 4.0 GPA and meet all 4 ACT benchmarks. This year, 4 students have earned this honor. These 4 young people have put forth extraordinary effort to earn this distinction. I have no doubt that the work ethic that they have exhibited in high school will lead them to success in their post-secondary choices and future career paths. Our valedictorians for the class of 2022 are Alexander Keene, Carson Kimball, Jessica Lemons, and Emma Webb.
Family means everything. They're the ones who have your back, cheer you on, laugh with you, and care for you. No matter how much we may want to deny it, there's no doubt any of us graduates wouldn't be sitting in these seats today without our families. Yes, we did all the schoolwork ourselves, but our families were there along the journey. They were there to take us and pick us up from school, practices, and ball games. They let us be children. In elementary school, my mom used to eat lunch with me, and when she broke her tooth on a tater tot, someone cheerfully responded with, "Yay, the tooth fairy is coming." They disciplined us. I'm sure everyone out here has done something to deserve a spanking, and some of us multiple spankings. And they taught us life. They taught us all the life lessons that have gotten us to where we are today. To not give up when faced with adversity, to make the best of every moment, and to not steal Smarties from a teacher. I'm talking about you, Kanye. In the small town of Halls, family means a lot more. The group of people graduating here have been together in Halls since elementary school. We all share the same childhoods, and in that sense, we are all family. I don't think anyone here would trade this group of people for the world. I truly believe that the group of people out here tonight are all a family. I think if I pointed randomly in the crowd right now, I would point at someone who really cares for our whole class. Now that I'm done bragging on our families, I encourage the class of 2022 to be present for their families in the future. Give your children the opportunity for success and show them unconditional love. And to my family, related or extended, I know I wouldn't be here if it weren't for your high expectations. I am forever grateful for the love and support you have shown me. I'm so proud to be a part of the Halls family. Thank you.
I just want to start by saying how grateful I am that despite everything these past few years, we're able to be here together with our friends and family to celebrate this milestone in all of our lives. If 4 years in that building have taught me anything, it's that family isn't always the ones you come home to at the end of the day. We've spent 7 hours a day, 5 days a week, 36 weeks a year for 4 years together, just inside these walls. I would say that makes us family. Our senior advisors are kind of like our parents. They ask us about our day and how our grades are, and they get on to us like we're their own children. Thank you for being the adult figures and role models we need in our lives. I also want to thank our SROs, Officer Critchfield and Officer Adams, for keeping us in check. Though we might not have always appreciated it, you had our best interests at heart. I guess you could say the underclassmen are our siblings. We drive them everywhere they want to go, and we haul them everywhere with us. I don't know what we would do without these amazing kids who never failed to brighten our day. Whether it was driving around and horribly singing songs, or sitting at Tacos versus Sushi eating dinner, they were there for us as much as we are for each other. Somewhere in between teaching y'all our bad habits and racing to get you home before curfew, y'all made an impact on our lives that we will never forget. Thank you for being our little brothers and sisters. Thank you to the teachers who went out of their way to not only teach us what we needed to pass, but teach us life lessons we will carry with us forever. Whether it was skipping class in your room or talking about our problems, y'all were there. Thank you for going beyond your job description and truly caring for our future. I don't know what we all would have done without all these amazing people inside those walls. Even though these past 4 years, most of us couldn't stand to be around each other, we were always there for each other. So thank you to the staff and underclassmen at Halls High School. I truly cannot imagine what we would have done without you all these past few years. Class of 2022, our childhood is behind us and our future is here.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you all for coming. First off, I would like to thank everyone who helped set up this event tonight. Many of us, including myself, take for granted everything our community does for us. Our community of Halls, even though it is small, has helped support our school careers in a big way. Throughout our 12 years of school, the community of Halls has been by our side. Whether it be attending our sports games, helping support our fundraisers, or donating time to help with school events, our community has always been there to support us. There's no way to name all of the things our community has done for us, but some of the major things I can think of include our practice facility, which was built by a partnership between our school and community donations and fundraising. It has taken several years, countless hours, and many community members' support to get that building built. Anytime we ask some of our local businesses to donate, they always do. The most recent example of this I can think of is the Raise the Bar Luncheon for students who raised their ACT score by 2 or more points. The food at the luncheon was provided entirely by local businesses. There are other events that local businesses provided food for. We appreciate their generosity and willingness to take money out of their own pockets just to feed us. Another example I can think of is our community member who takes pictures for all of our sporting events, ball games, and team pictures without asking for anything in return. Another community member helps with our medical needs, such as sports physicals. Our churches also support our schools. Churches help support our schools in countless ways. In my own experience, members of my church are always willing to donate to my fundraisers. Churches also donate food, such as the canned food drive. We truly are a small community with a big heart. We as students also give back to the community. Community service is required to graduate, so many of us have volunteered at community events and other volunteer activities to help out the town. I'm proud to be from Halls. In a bigger city with more schools, the community support would not be as personal. Being partnered with local businesses and actually seeing the owners at ball games just goes to show how much the community cares about our school. A lot of our local community members went to school here and have stayed around this area, and they still give back to our school because it's their school too. Our community and town may be small, but we are big in spirit. Thank you to everyone who has helped out our school over the years, whether it be through donations or giving your time. We appreciate everything you do. Congratulations once again to my fellow classmates on making it this far. It's been real, you guys, and I hope you are all successful in life. Thank you.
Good evening, family, friends, and the class of 2022. My name is Emma Webb, and today I'll be reminiscing on the past while looking towards the future of the class of 2022. Over the last 4 years at Halls High School, the class of 2022 has accomplished many things. From competing at state tournaments and international CTE competitions to completing industry certifications and post-secondary courses, the class of 2022 has achieved great things. However, while these accomplishments may seem important now, they will later dull in comparison to the impressive feats that await after graduation. 4 years from now, these past 4 years will be remembered not for awards won or honors received. We will reminisce on the fond memories of friendship, the encouragement from teachers who helped us along the way, and the camaraderie that we have developed. Instead of dwelling on the past, we will look towards the future. It will not matter who got what award on awards day or who has on the most cords and stoles tonight. Instead, what will matter is who we all become. For many years, we've each dreamed of success in our adult lives. But how do you measure true success? Is it measured by making more money than your peers? Perhaps it is measured by holding a position of high esteem. Or maybe it's measured by the amount of material possessions that one owns. While these are all good things to have, I believe that true success in life is measured by a sense of fulfillment that can only be obtained by following your true passions. No matter how big your aspirations may seem, they are only attainable if you put forth your best effort and pursue them wholeheartedly. You may have setbacks along the way, but you have to keep persevering through any obstacles to make it through the finish line. As Thomas Edison once said, many of life's failures are people who did not realize how close they were to success when they gave up. Thomas Edison was no stranger to failure. It took him over 1,000 tries to create the light bulb, but he still did not give up. He kept attempting to create an invention that no one else had ever crafted before. Sometimes, failure precedes greatness. This is because you can never truly appreciate your own successes if you cannot first make it through your failures. If something was easy, everyone would do it and it would lose value. Success only holds the value of the hard work and dedication that it took to reach that point. Still, no matter how successful you may become, you will always have someone that attempts to dampen the triumphs of your successes. When in this position, remember the words of American frontiersman and notable Tennessean, Davy Crockett. Be sure you were right, then go ahead. Never settle for what you know is not right just because it's easier than sticking up for yourself or someone else. Always remain true in your values, even when it may not be the popular decision. Remain steadfast in your beliefs and continue to treasure the same values that you now uphold, while keeping a firm grasp on your character. Always remember that you hold the keys to success within yourself. No one can create personal success for you. You have to earn it. So when faced with a choice to either give up or persevere through the difficult times, choose the latter, because you never know how close you are to your success in life.
Mr. Kimball, as principal of Halls High School, I verify that the students seated before you have completed all requirements for graduation set forth by the Lauderdale County Board of Education and the state of Tennessee.
Thank you, Ms. Morgan, and congratulations again to our seniors, and thank you to our valedictorians for four wonderful speeches. Many words of wisdom come from those students, and it's been an honor over the years to get to know so many of you, and I just wish you all the very best. But let me just share a few words. Let me begin by saying thank you to our school board members, our administration, our faculty and staff, and just the work that you've done over the years, not just here at Halls High School, but from pre-K all the way up. I want to say thank you for everything you've done and all the influence you've imparted on these students to get them to where they are at this moment. So thank you for that. Parents, families, family and friends, thank you for your support of our schools. Our graduates, valedictorians, said it so eloquently. There are so many of you that do so much for our schools, but also all of the support and love and compassion that you've shown these young people over the years, whether it's your own child or someone else's. It's been a real pleasure having a child in this group and being able to see how a community comes out and supports our young folks. So I want to just say again, thank you so much for that. And seniors, I want to recommend to you or advise you that in the future and now, always thank those people and tell them how much you appreciate it, and always tell your family how much you love them. Of course, we're here tonight to recognize the class of 2022, and I won't spend a lot of time, but I want to share a few things about this class. Over the years, this group has received various awards through athletics, academics, and extracurricular activities, and there's just too many of those over the years to name. Lots of great accomplishments by this group, but I want to share a few things specifically about the things that this graduating class has accomplished. And folks, you have sitting in front of you here on this field, you have 22 students who are graduating as honor roll graduates tonight, meaning that they have a GPA of at least 3.0 or higher. And I don't know the numbers. I would say it's pretty high in terms of all times at Halls High School, but you have 27 students sitting here on the field tonight that are graduating with distinction, and you have 12 others who have met the Lauderdale County Scholars benchmark, which means they have a 3.5 GPA or higher and have met all 4 ACT benchmarks. And then we also have students receiving honors diplomas from the state of Tennessee. We've had records set and reset on ACT by this group, and we have 9 students sitting here tonight that have a 25 or higher on the ACT. This is an accomplished group, and it speaks to the work that our faculty and staff, and again, back to the support that our parents provide to our students, and I'm very, very, again, very appreciative of that. We have 52 seniors sitting here tonight who took a total of 144 college courses while in high school. That is a really, really big deal. I think you guys are just used to hearing the terms dual enrollment, but that is a really big deal for more than half of you to be leaving high school, some of you with as many as 21 and 24 hours of college credit. We also have had 7 students who passed a statewide dual credit pre-calculus course. I don't even know how to tell you what calculus is, but we have 7 students sitting here tonight that achieved that status, and it's a statewide dual credit program. Also, we have students sitting here tonight, folks, if you don't know, who have industry certifications, real industry certifications. That is a really, really big deal for students. We have 27 students sitting here tonight that have completed their occupational safety and health certificates, OSHA, and we have 8 students sitting here tonight who are certified nursing assistants. All of these students have credentials that they can take straight to the workforce. And let me say this about our CNAs, our certified nursing assistants. We had 8 take the test, and it is very rigorous, and all 8 passed. So congratulations. We also have 23 students who completed the work ethic certificate program. Standards that are really important to students in terms of being able to be successful in the workforce. And I would encourage underclassmen and other students to look into the work ethic certificate program. Those are the skills that people are looking for that will serve you well in college or the workforce and beyond. So again, seniors, you guys have done tremendous things, and you've been an example and have set the bar for classes to follow. But let me say the one last thing, and I'll before I give you a few words of wisdom. This class was offered over $2.2 million in scholarship offers and grants. So congratulations, class of 2022. So enough about that. Let's talk the real world. Let's talk about what awaits you afterwards. And I want to give you a few words of wisdom, and I want you to listen closely because these are very simple things that you can do. And it kind of sticks with the theme that we have tonight with family. But seniors, as you go through life, I ask you to do a few things. And the first thing is to give people more than they expect. Don't just do the minimum, whether it's in the workplace, whether it's in your college, whether it's your family, your spouse, your children, or the people that in your life that you love. Give them a little bit more than they expect. As you move forward and you think about what's going to transpire for you and what you're going to do in your life, find something that's worthy of your time and that you enjoy doing. And know that happiness is not based on possessions, power, or prestige, but rather on the relationships with the people and the people that you love and respect. Value people and not things. I look back to the generations before us, and I think about my parents' generation and my grandparents and even my great-grandparents, and I noticed in them over the years this genuine kindness. I think that kindness and respect and consideration for others, folks, is something that is leaving this world. And I ask you, seniors, that as you move forward, bring back those principles that the generations before you had. Bring back and show great compassion, love, and consideration to those around you. We're going to need you, class of 22. You're going to be the next leaders, and you really can change the world. But I ask that you try not to be a person of success, but rather become a person of value. And I promise you, if you do that, you'll be more successful than you can ever imagine. Another point I'd like you to remember is to be forgiving and humble. That's it. Just simply be forgiving and humble. There's going to be people who are going to disappoint you in your lifetime, or even may say ugly things or do ugly things toward you. Have a forgiving heart. Be forgiving and humble. And I'm going to say this, and if you've kind of shut down on everything else I've said, listen to me right here. I promise this is the most important point to make. I say it every year to graduates, and I'll keep saying as long as I'm fortunate enough to stand here. If you hear nothing else, if you want to live a happy life and a full life, keep your faith and your family at the center of everything you do. Let me say that again. Keep your faith and your family at the center of everything you do. Folks, if you go out and work with all of your might, if you'll love others and be forgiving and humble, and you'll lean on your faith and your family, you'll be in control of everything in your life. On behalf of the Board of Education, District and School Administration, the faculty and staff of Lauderdale County Schools, I want to wish the class of 2022 the best that life has to offer. Congratulations on a job well done, and may God bless each and every one of you. Thank you. And Ms. Morgan, to the really important part, let's get these folks some diplomas and get them graduated.
Christopher Nathan Adams. Brianna Nicole Allen. Lonnie Charles Arnold II. Bradley Hunter Baker. Colby Gray Battles. Megan Lee Belton. Kenneth Andrew Bentley. Hannah Faye Billings. Caleb Aaron Bradford. Aubrey Claire Brewster. Miranda Riley Brown. Muriel Joe Buchanan. Ricardo Cabrera Taban. Julia Grace Caldwell. Jayla Elise Caraway. Callie Jean Carver. Elvis Caweto Chavez. Heather Ann Chloe Conrad. Justin Robert Cullen. Adriana Jaylee Dennis. Amari Catavia DeWalt. Kelsey Ann Doss. Nathan Alexander Dupree. Elizabeth Danielle Duval. Kimberly Jade Etheridge. Sarah Beth Etheridge. Krishan Alondre Gordon. Alexis Beth Grantham. Hannah Brooke Griggs. Brooklyn Michelle Hall. Kaylin Marie Hargett. Justice Rose Hodge. Logan Allen Hudnall. Tristan Lynn Job. Brock Timothy Jones. Well, okay, Tiger fans. There he is. We'll carry on. Myanna Ciandrea Jones. Mylan Burgess Jones. Shamaya Chalet Jordan. Alexander Thomas Keene. Alexis Cheyenne Kellum Lorch. Carson Todd Kimball. Dylan Michael Kirkland. Justin Thomas Lacey. Michael James Latham. Nathan Shane Latham. Jessica Yasamine Lemons. Abby Marie Lovelady. Gabriella Salome Lucero Bubano. Paisley Jade Maupins. Preston Robert McCandless. Erin Elizabeth Lee McKendry. Shelby Lynn Mitchell. Molly Kaylin Osmond. Toby Joshua Palmer. Jalen O'Brien Parrish. Tylen O'Neill Patrick. Zacharias Princell Payne. Michael Isaiah Pearson. Jose Gonzalo Vieira Pedroza. Braxton Lon Pham. Gabriel Alexander Pilcher. Brandon Armando Pineda Correa. DeMarcus Darrell Pitts. Jacob Allen Poro. William Dwayne Pounders. Fisher Lee Rice. Lillian Grace Rogers. Logan Montine Rogers. Jonathan Tyler Scott. John Franklin Scott, Jr. Lexi Ann Smith. Michaela Celicia Spivey. Sophia Eileen Stallings. Paris Renee Taylor. Austin Scott Terry. Colin Miles Thompson. Griffin Wayne Tillman. Kanye Laurianne Weatherspoon. Emma Grace Webb. Haley Marie Williams. Alexander Owen Wilson. Stillman Lynn Woodard. Madeline Jade Young. Class of 2022, please stand. With the authority given to me as principal, it is my privilege to announce you graduates of Halls High School. You may switch your tassel. Everyone, please stand and join the Halls High School class of 2022 in the singing of the Alma Mater. Everyone, we would ask that you would please remain standing where you are while our graduates exit the field and they will return into the gymnasium. We thank you for joining us this evening, and for safety reasons we ask for your cooperation while waiting outside of the gymnasium for your graduate to exit the gym. They should only be in there just 2 or 3 minutes and they'll be right out. Thank you.